So, welcome to all our Facebook friends, our YouTube friends, and we are live. And I see Cindy and I see Tammy. Hello, friends, and thank you for being here. Today, I'm going to be recreating, doing a DIY. We're going to be recreating the terracotta beaded garland sold at Pottery Barns for currently priced at $69.97, and that is a sale price, and it is came down from $120, I believe. So that is what we're going to be recreating. And again, just want to make sure that you all can see, these are the beaded garlands. Let me show you right here that are currently being sold at Pottery Barns for that price. Here it is once again, and that is what I'm trying, and that is my inspirational project for today. So obviously it is the dupe, so we're going to come as close as we can to it, but it's obviously is not going to be, the quality will not be exact, obviously. So but at least it gives you an option of ways to do it, right? So the materials that I'm going to be using today, I'm going to be using some floral foam floral foam balls, I guess. Yes, foam balls, and these are for flowers, for the silk flowers, to kind of for you to stick them in. And right now, currently, sorry, the price here on a Dollar Tree, it just increased. Mine increased to $1.75, which is a hefty price, I have to say, for 6 balls. So the one at Pottery Barns is being sold, and it has a total of 48, I believe. If I'm counting correctly, it was a total of 48 beads. We're not doing 48 beads, so ours is going to be much shorter. So it's going to have 12, and 12 more, that'll be 24. So ours will be half the size of that. Obviously, if you want to do it the same size as the one from Pottery Barns, go at it. More power to you. And I don't think I need it that long. Anyways, so the other things that I'm going to be using the thicker rope, not the regular jute twine from Dollar Tree. We're going to use a thicker one. Now this one I got at Walmart, and I have had it for years, so this is something that goes a long way. And real noob, thank you so much for being, and how are you? Let me know what you guys here on YouTube, where you guys are watching from. Are we still in the same country? John Hamilton, how are you? All right, so now this is what I have. So we're going to need rope. We're going to need some tassels, and I could show you how you create one, but I have some already done to kind of cut us a little bit of one step. And these are the going to be needing some dowels. Now this is one right here. This is one right here that is a little thicker than the regular cheese kebab. So you're gonna need something that's thicker than a cheese kebab. This one, however, I thought it was gonna be a good size, and it's not. It's way too big. So I tried already to create some of that with the thicker one, and on the way out, it kind of ate a little chunk of that. If you could see that, see, it already ate a little chunk. So just watch what you are going to be using. A pen will be a good one. A pen will give you the thickness that you need. Kind of like one of those big BIC, big pen, kind of like, we all know those, right? So that will be it. So, and then for the paint that I'm going to be using today, I think, hold on a second, because some of these paints I have never used, and I just want to make sure, paints are not really good. You should not honestly be shaking it, but this one I have never used, and it looks like it needs to be stirred. All right, so this is the ones that I have. I have sweet potato, and this is by Apple Barrel. These are the paints that we're going to be using. We have brown oxide, and we have some French linen, and these two are Apple Barrel. The brown oxide and the sweet potato are both by Apple Barrel, and this one is by Folkart. Now all of these paints, obviously, they're very accessible to you, easy to get, and they're not going to cost you more than $1, probably $1.50 each, honestly. Hi Martha, how are you? Let us know where you're watching from. And those of you I like that. Oh, good. I'm so glad that you're here and that you're first one. Hope you get famous. Oh, thank you. Well, who knows? From your mouth to God's ears. All right. I'm going to get started. The first thing we need to do, we're going to be painting. So first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to be creating all these holes on these balls. Now, that goes pretty quick, believe it or not. I was trying with some of the balls. Let me go ahead and continue doing what I need here. And I need some paper towels. So let me go ahead and get my, because we're going to be painting, you all. We're going to be painting. We're going to be just, it does get a little messy. It is going to. So if you are a no messery kind of person, then get some, cover things up. Then you can throw everything away. All right, no biggies. Okay, so I'm going to get the balls here. Where's my trash bin? And all I'm going to do here is I'm going to insert it from one side, kind of straight. Just try to be sure that it's straight. Remember, these balls from Pottery Barns, they are handmade. So they are going to be not perfect. They are handmade, each one. That's what they're striving for. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it on there. Now, as I'm putting this right on here from Texas, all the way in Texas, Martha. God bless you all in Texas. You guys have had not the best year when it comes to the weather, honestly. I know we're usually here in Florida, we get not the best part of the stick, basically, but you guys, oh, God bless you all. You know, last year was our year. This year, you guys are hurting. Well, last year, North Carolina and all of that, you guys were hurting too. So, all right, so we got six already all done. Let's see. Remember, I have a total of 24 balls, and these are currently being sold at the Dollar Tree for $1.75. They increased their price. Okay. By the way, you want to let you know, oh, by the way, for those of you, this is crafting. There's no politics here. No need. Go to another channel if you want to hear anything about politics. You're good enough for that. So if you, also want to let you know that, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, $1.75. They increased the price, so be aware of that. When I was paying, I was like, "Are you serious? They increased this price for $1.75?" I'm like, "Holy smokes!" Anyways, what can I say? Still will be coming out a lot cheaper than if you're going to be making it out of actual air drying clay. So, by the way, notice what I'm doing. I'm just wiggling it so that it creates a little bit bigger opening on every end. So here it is. So as of right now, you guys, I already have half of the balls that I need already with the insert. Oh, one more. Hold on. Now I have half of the balls I need with the insert. Now, one of the things that we are going to do is that, oh no, did I move them? I think I moved them. I had a bins, and I had bins. I had bins, and I think I just moved all my bins. I'm gonna go ahead and get one of the bins. Hold on a second. I do have a bin. In my effort to to get organized, or trying to, that ain't happening. I've been moving everything around, and sometimes I don't even know where I am. All right, so I'm gonna be sticking them on here because we're going to try to do as fast as we can when it comes to painting. So go ahead and do the other one. Oopsie, one just jumped in here. So how was your weekend? My family and I went to see, we're big movie fans, guys. We are big movie fans. Hello, Southwest in Oklahoma. What size of the balls are they? Let me just tell you which ones they are. It comes 6 in a pack, and it's just 6 pieces, 1.3 inches. 1.3 inches for each ball. So it's at 3.3 centimeters. 1.3 inches for each ball. Thank you for asking the question, because that way everybody will know. Thank you, Kefani, for helping out and welcoming everyone here. The more you try to organize, the more unorganized you get. Yep, I get it. I don't know. Listen, I am a retired teacher, and I think if you mix or put together a teacher and a crafter, you're going to get a hoarder. You will get a hoarder. So, you know, what can I tell you? You know, but like another crafter we do, Wendy from what is it, White Sparrow Living in YouTube, she says it's not hoarding if you use it. So if you use it, it's not going to be hoarding. We're not going to count it as a hoarder. So it's not hoarding if you use it, right? So everything here has a potential purpose. Everything here has a potential purpose. It's a diamond in the rough. So then, yeah. So I'm not a hoarder. I'm just a, what can I say? A treasure keeper. There you go. I'm a treasure keeper. How long does this take? This project, it takes about 45 minutes. So all we're gonna do, I mean, think about the project. It's about, we are putting the balls, inserting the stick in the ball, getting the opening, and then we're going to be painting, followed by drawing, followed by doing anything finishing touches on the painting, and the last thing is putting it through the rope. So always, because you painted it the first time, you'll always will know that there is, you know, when it comes to terracotta, there's always a variation in color. So, all right, so all of my 24 balls, remember, we're doing it half the size of the one at Pottery Barn for $69. We're doing half the size. All right, so now that we are going to do this, we are going to be adding our paint, and I'm going to be using, you all, a nice big size of brush. And this brush was given to me by Paint Dixie. Paint Dixie did this beautiful brush, was giving in one of their events. Okay, so as you notice, I went ahead and put the paint directly on here, and this is the sweet potato paint. I put it directly on there. And what I'm going to do is that I'm going to just go ahead and start doing them, making sure that they are all on there. Now, another way that you guys can go ahead and do this is by making sure, is by putting it in a stick. Okay, you could go ahead and put it in a stick, but I am going to just try to do the, you know, the faster way. See, just getting them all covered up. And I should have, this is the moment when you realize that, hey, I should have worn gloves. I should have. So as you could see, this is just a fast way. Let's see. Hi, Kathleen. Did I say hello to you, sweetheart? Not sure. But hello again to you. And put some more paint on the bottom here. I'm using that paint to just go through them as quick as I can. Now, those of you that are joining on YouTube, would you do me a favor before you leave? Would you just hit that subscribe button before you leave? I have been trying to get to 300 followers. So every single one of your subscriptions helps this grow out. Look how quick, you guys. And look at that nice terracotta-ish color. This is sweet potato. And because it has the indentations from the material, the full material, it doesn't allow the paint to kind of soak up all the way, which still creates those little pockets of color variations, which is going to help us, and it's going to be on our favor. B, my friend, how are you? Thank you for spreading the blessing. Love how you all are my little welcome wagon. Love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and need some more paint. After this, we got two other paint variations, two other paint colors to add to it. And we're going to probably be using the same brushes. And we'll keep on looking at the one from Pottery Barns. You all, I tell you, I don't even walk through the Pottery Barns, to be honest with you. Just walking through the Pottery Barns reminds me what a poor person I am. Vicky, my friend, how are you? Vicky, I have been calling to try to find a box. Holy smokes, I never thought of, you know, that the size of a canvas could be such an issue. I need a box that fits a 20 by 24, and so far we are at, you know, $10, and one was $8 something. So got a couple over the places to call, and so that I could go ahead and go buy it and send it through them. So I'm just going, that's all I'm doing right now. I do have more time tomorrow. Today we had awful storms at the end of the day, which is the time that I'm able to do this. But awful storms, you guys, awful. The lightning we had. It says in the news. Just read it. I was reading it now on YouTube, on Facebook. Sorry, that we got 4,400 lightnings within 1 hour. 4,400. Tampa, it's they call it the lightning capital in the world. So, and we got about 4,400 lightning strikes in 1 hour. It was awful. I was driving home through that. I was trying to come home as soon as possible, even though I had things to do. But I had to come home because I just lightning strikes are pretty bad around here. All right, so we got the last two here, and I'm running out of paint again. Foam does absorb a lot more paint, so just be aware of that. So, and as I said, in Plant City, which is not too far from me, probably want to say about 45 minutes away from where I am, it's they had a flash flood warnings, and we got them too, but they got, in the 1,000 years, guys, 1,000 years, they got the equivalent, the highest amount of rain in 1,000 years. And 1,000 years, you all, you know, is after the things that have happened, and you get a flash flood warning after the things that are happening. You know, that kind of gets you like, oh dear Lord. All right, so remember, do not do any spray paint on foam. Remember that spray paint will not help you. So want to let you guys know that it will not help you. Can I get myself another small brush here? Actually, I'm going to save this for yeah, so I'm going to do the next color, which is going to be a lighter one. And follow the last color we're going to do is just the brown. So I'm going to go ahead and get that over here. And this is the French linen. And this one is the one that was not stirred. So I'm going to stir it up. Put it over here. I'm going to put it on the side there. And this one is going to be kind of going kind of like blotchy, basically. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on there. And there it is. Oh, that's all we're doing. Just kind of randomly. Do not stick the whole thing in the paint. I'm keeping my paint to the side. At the point that your brush kind of gets a little bit too much, refill it, and then keep on going. There we go. If you look at the one from Pottery Barn, you guys, you will see. Charmed by Sage, are you here, friend? I was looking at your little ghost guy. Your little ghost, you know, you just start giving them names. Sage. You need to start giving them names. If you gave it a name at the end, I missed it. So, you guys, this is already looking like a nice little color. And don't forget that if you get it too light, Keep the other brush handy, and you could always retouch it. Oop, 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 oop. Hold on. Some rolled a little bit too far. Come back to mama. But you guys, one of the things I wanted to say, I think I said it at the very beginning, but honestly, the leadership of this this woman, Tracy Campbell, the leadership skill that the Lord has gifted her with are insane. What an incredible leader. What an incredible way to create. I think it was, didn't we have like 120 creators? It's incredible. It's incredible. I'm in awe at the skill, the incredible leadership skill the Lord has gifted her with. And by the way, she's my Sweet Home Live. Isn't it Sweet Home Living? Can you all just put Tracy Campbell's page? Can you guys link it up here, just to make sure that those that may be new may be able to reach her. Incredible leader here, who is the head here at Craft on the Clock. And to put on benefit, you all, you know, how Sherry's family was blessed. It was beyond words. But I'm so grateful to all of you. So, and her, and everyone that took place. I mean, at the end of the day, all of the creators, you guys, we are you know, we are giving ourselves, you know, and it's not, I'm not doing like a pat on the back or anything like that, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, we're giving ourselves our materials, our time, you know, just to be able to help in the best way that we can. So, but you know, it is all, you know, just the unity, the common cause. It's just excuse me, I was very pleased and happy to be able to in a small way to contribute, right? I think and that was the whole thing about it, you guys. We all did our little grain of sand, you know, and the Lord using Tracy, you know, just put it all together, and that was such an incredible way. She is a blessing. By the ways, I'm going back now with my darker color. That's all I'm doing right now, and that's the last color that we are going to have. Now, the last thing is going to be shocking you. Might shock you. I'm gonna be putting some cornstarch. Cornstarch will be our very last ingredient here for a little soup thingamajig that we're doing. By the way, just once again, if you're joining me first time here on YouTube, please before you leave, hit the subscribe button for me. And if you are not, if you're watching me via Facebook and you are not sure, it is under His Girls' Signs, and we're live under both right now. Okay, 22 minutes in, let's go ahead and get a little bit of drying, little sweet, little drying time. I'm gonna put away the paint, the clear paint that we have here. By the way, these are foam balls, and if you're drying it with a hair dryer or anything like that, or heating tool like this, remember to keep them rolling. Keep them rolling, keep them rolling. Those of you that are joining, thank you. If you could give it a thumbs up, or spread this joy, this crafting segment. Appreciate it. Here they are, you guys. And it may look a little too bright for being terracotta. Well, this is more about terracotta color. No worries. We're going to tone it down. And this is what we're going to do to tone it down. Thank you, my Sweet Home Living. Okay, so we're going to use some cornstarch, and we're going to just roll them in here. And as I roll it, I'm gonna go ahead and dust off with the brush that I had. See how that creates It gets more of a natural kind of look to this. I'm just dusting it off, but it gives it a nice natural look. The tricks, right? Don't ask me how I came up with this. I don't know. I don't know. I used to do this to give the look of a cement. So I thought, well, if it works for cement, why not work with terracotta look, right? That was my little bit of a sense behind it. Right? If it works for one, why not work for the other? Okay, so now that we have dusted them all, and they still need a little more dusting, no worries. I'm gonna go ahead and dry it. Thank you, Kelly. That's really sweet. No worries, Debbie. Debbie Tackett, we're going to be making a dupe. This is a duplicate project. It's got a duplicate look to the Pottery Barn terracotta terracotta beaded garland that's currently being sold at a sales price of $69.27. So at a sales price. Now you all are welcome to have it at that price. This girl's pocketbook does not go that far. So we are going to be, I'm trying to recreate my own. I think this is a nice, beautiful color, you guys. Fall is coming, it's around the corner, and I thought, right, it will look lovely with your fall decorations. Beautiful with the fall decorations that are coming out. I already asked my husband for 2 weeks. If he's listening, he knows. 2 weeks that I really need those fall decorations. I'm ready to decorate for fall, you guys. Ready to decorate for fall. Believe it or not. I mean, you're probably thinking, we just started summer. Yeah, but not here in Florida. I'm in Tampa, Florida. You all, this is summer. Summers are like 6 months. 6 months. And no, I don't think so. We've had enough. I had enough. So I wanna get into my next season, especially because I wanna skip also. I wanna skip hurricane season. I wanna skip it. All right. So now that these, what do you think, guys? Remember, they still need a little dusting, but we're going to go ahead and stick them together. And we have been into this project for 27 minutes now. So now it is the time to take my, let's see if it goes through like this. Oh, look at that. Look at this, you guys. See that? And we're going to keep it without putting the knot at the end. Right now, I'm not using a piece of tape, but the minute that it starts tangling and unraveling, we're going to put a little bit of little tape at the end. My tape is over there. But look at this, you guys. See that? $69. Pottery Barns. And it's nothing to it. Some paint, some foam balls. Ready for fall. We're getting ready for fall. Because I've had enough of summer. That is the honest truth. Hi, Cheryl, my sweet friend. Thank you. My hair looks good. You know what? I changed hairdressers. Not because I wanted to. The hairdresser that I had she moved to Puerto Rico. So I have had that hairdresser for years, probably close to 10 years. And she moved to Puerto Rico. And I spent, I'm not kidding you, about 6 months with our hairdresser. You're probably thinking like, what? Yes, I spent close to 6 months with our hairdresser. And for about 6 months, I did not get a haircut. I didn't do a thing. I dyed my own hair. And it was looking very sad and very kind of like, tired. I think I need to poke this one again. It was looking tired, to be honest with you. And then another friend told me about, I was kept asking for hairdressers here and there. And I tried one, didn't like it. And then I found this one. Now this lady is far from me, far. It's like I'm on one end of the town, she's on the other end of town. Anyways, she takes her time. Not kidding. When I tell you she takes her time, I'm there for 3 hours, you guys. 3 hours. But she does a really nice job. I mean, she does a really nice job. So, look at this, you guys. This is looking so nice. And we'll dust it off some more at the end. And yeah, I think we'll add the tassel. And let's go ahead and put it side to side with the one from Pottery Barn. I'm going to try to recreate that picture, you know, some of the pictures that they have. And we'll put it side to side and let's see how it goes. You know, how do I do? Did I score? Did I not score? But yeah, but anyway, so I got a new hairdresser. She's a doll. She's a chatterbox. But it keeps you entertained for the amount of time that you're sitting there, which is great. Yeah, I actually got half of my YouTube video edited while I was sitting there listening to the stories. So some pluses, but she does a really great job. I love the color that she does. She's doing, you know, I do highlights to hide my grays. You guys, I have too much gray. She's already told me like half of my hair, half of my head in the front is all grays. This girl is getting old. This girl is getting old. I'm getting up there. Guys, I'm getting close to 50. I can't believe that. My mother was the one who told me that. It's like, I'm almost 50. I'm 46. I just turned 46. 4th of July was my birthday. And I just turned 46. And yeah. A Colombian Yankee Doodle. Yep. Yes, B, you know, and B, not for nothing, but it's one of the things that I love. I really love doing that. To take something that I think I just dropped something. I don't know what I dropped. I just wonder if it's something that I'm going to be needing. Oh, it's my brush. Okay, it's got to remember to get it. You guys, I was just telling my daughter, you know, on Saturday, I was doing that that frame. All of a sudden, that's when I noticed that I have the world's probably smallest desk. Listen, you guys, this was like a $27 desk from Walmart, and that's the desk that I have, and I have had it for the past 2.5 years. And anyways, and this is when I realized, I'm like, I have a really small desk. I told my daughter, I'm like, I think I need to go on Marketplace and try to find a secondhand desk, because this is what I noticed. I'm like, holy smokes, this desk is pretty small. But you know what, you guys, Vicky is going to be getting that painting, and it was, I stretched myself. It was my first painting that size, and I wanted to do something meaningful, something that I will be very proud of for Sherry. And I have to say, I am very proud. You know, not like, you know, not like I'm trying to like, yay me. No, not at all. It's just, you know, I'm very proud of, because I set myself out to do something, and I accomplished it. And I could say, you know, it was done with the heart. It was done, truly done with the heart. All right, so I'm going to be putting this away. This is our garland. It's going to continue. We could continue dusting it, but I think that powdery look, I think, is part of the Pottery Barn look. So I'm going to move all of this away, and let's add our tassels. And for the tassel, I have a tassel here. going to tie it all here. Yeah, thank you, Vicky, honestly, for coming through. Really appreciate it. You know, because it's like, what happened is that the person that got it was not going to be able to follow through with it. And I was like, blah, 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 blah. Like, oh no. I'm like, well, I just make the donation for it. That was my decision. I was just gonna be making the donation myself for Sherry. That's why I'm like, that's okay. I'll just make the donation and call it a day. You know, I try my best, and you know, before the Lord, I know that I did. And that's what I was going to say. Then Miss Debbie from is it Treasure, Secondhand Treasure, was the one that said, you know, why don't you do a second auction? But then that's when Vicky went ahead and put the message like, hey, I'll buy it. You know, I'm sorry I missed the live. She said, I want to get it. So, and such a sweet lady. She even asked me, you know, how much do you really want for it? And that's so respectful, you guys, you know. I found this so respectful of her to even ask, not to impose her own price, but you know, how much do you really want, you know, do you really want for it? And that was really sweet. So thank you, Miss Becky. Okay, so I'm putting a little bit of hot glue on there at the very end, and I'm sticking this right here. This is the tassel. So we're going to do a tassel on every side. And we're going to be calling this project a done deal. Now I just need to find a box for that sweet frame and send it over to her. It's going up north her way. Okay, so I'm tying it on the other side. And these tassels, you guys, you know, I hope we all, I think, know how to make a tassel, but I just kind of had them already done just so that it could save us a little tiny bit of time. So I'm gonna put this, insert this right inside here. Where's my stick? And poke it in, whatever is left over from this rope, to give it a nice finished look. Cut it over here. As I cut it, I'm also going to just hot glue it into place. I want to make sure that nothing gets away, nothing escapes away. And you all, like in Spanish, like we say in Spanish, colorín colorado, este cuento se ha acabado. Like, it's kind of like saying the end. Colorín colorado, este cuento se ha acabado. All right, I'm gonna dust it off one last time. Make sure that I don't get it too white, whatever colors, some spots. And now, here we go. I'm gonna clean this up and let's take a look. You guys, I can't believe that I actually got it done almost practically within our 45-minute timeline. So I'm gonna throw these away. I'm gonna go back. By the way, my tablet protector is arriving tomorrow. My son, when he saw my hands on Saturday, he saw me touching. Oh, guys, I think I needed to get it a little bit lighter. Oopsie. What on earth did I do? No. Go back. It's calling somebody. Hold on. Go back. Here we go. So I think I needed to go a little bit lighter. Oh, gosh. Much lighter. Much lighter. Look at this. I'm like when really truly sweet potato color. I mean, I went truly terracotta color, right? Well, no worries. I could get it like that. I could with wax. I could do it with wax. I could do some white waxing, y'all, and you'll see. But I kind of like this color. What do you think? Which color? Tell me which color would you prefer? Do you want me to do it this way? I could do some white waxing off camera. I could do white waxing and light it and make it a little lighter. Let me see. Okay, so this is this is what we have. This is our two projects. Let's see. I do have a little bowl here. Let me see if I could. I don't want to dump these things anywhere because I have a little thing here. Let me see if I could put my little, oh, here it is. I could put all of my doodads from this little bowl, transfer here. There we go. And then, see that? Little Pottery Barn look. See that, you guys? Look at that. What do you think? So let me know if you guys, which way, oopsie, which way do you guys prefer? You know, I really like it. It's perfect color for fall, right, Debs? Lori, thank you. And you love the color too? So, all right. So I think I'm going to stay with this. You guys, I like the color of this one. So it's basically this. It's going to be basically that. Theirs is 48 beads. Mine is 24 beads. Theirs is the price of, let me see again, $60. I said 69 before. $60.97. Mine is the price of, it was 175 times 4. So that's $4, about $4. I want to say $4 if you want to, $4 or $5 I want to say of this. So there it is. It's if you count the paint, about the 10th of the price, $6 a tops. So there it is, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. This keeps shutting off. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was my project today. And if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're watching for the first time, make sure to subscribe. I'm trying to get up there. You know, and every single one of your subscriptions or following helps. All right. Have a wonderful night, you guys. I'm going to be not live tomorrow. Tomorrow I work all day. I'm going to tell you all day. So, so we're going to, I'll see you, Lord willing, on Wednesday about 10 p.m. We'll be seeing you about the same time. In the meantime, yeah, 10 p.m. That's my time. Yes, 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday. I will not be live tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll just try to put some videos. In the meantime, may God bless you. May God keep you. Make his face shine upon you. And may God grant you his peace. You do like the darker colors? Oh, good. I'm glad. Yay! Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. All right. Have a wonderful night, you guys. Love you lots. Adios. Let me stop one here. And let me stop